ISAIAS moving up the East Coast situation overview. Tropical storm ISAIAS is currently just east of the central Florida coast. This storm is expected to continue northward very near the East Coast. It may move inland south of our region. The main impacts within our region are expected starting Monday night and continuing through Wednesday morning. Tropical storm watches issued for the Baltimore and Washington metro areas and southern Maryland situation overview. Significant flash flooding of small streams and creeks is possible Monday night into Tuesday evening as rainfall associated with tropical storm ISAIAS spreads northward. Widespread rainfall totals of 3 to 6 inches are expected with locally higher amounts possible. The highest amounts are expected east of the Blue Ridge Mountains, particularly over the I-95 corridor late Monday night through Tuesday. Moderate coastal flooding is also possible at times of high tide Tuesday as ISAIAS makes its closest approach to the area. Minor wind damage and scattered power outages are also possible, especially across southern Maryland. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following counties in Maryland, Kent, and Queen Anne's. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following counties in Virginia: Arlington Falls Church and Alexandria, Fairfax, King George, Prince William, Manassas, and Manassas Park and Stafford, and the following counties in Maryland: Anne Arundel, Calvert, Charles, Prince George's, Southeast Hartford, Southern Baltimore and St. Mary's, and District of Columbia. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. Flash flood watch in effect from Monday evening through Tuesday evening. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a flash flood watch for portions of Maryland, the District of Columbia, Virginia, and West Virginia, including the following areas in Maryland: Anne Arundel, Calvert, Carroll, Central and Southeast Howard, Central and Southeast Montgomery, Charles, Frederick, Northern Baltimore, Northwest Hartford, Northwest Howard, Northwest Montgomery, Prince George's, Southeast Hartford, Southern Baltimore, St. Mary's, and Washington. The District of Columbia. In Virginia, Arlington Falls Church and Alexandria, Clark, Eastern Loudoun, Fairfax, Frederick, King George, Northern Fauquier, Prince William, Southern Fauquier, Stafford, Warren, and Western Loudoun. In West Virginia, Berkeley, Hampshire, Jefferson, and Morgan. From Monday evening through Tuesday evening, rainfall associated with tropical storm ISAIAS is expected to start spreading northward late Monday night and continue into Tuesday evening. Widespread rainfall totals of 3 to 6 inches are expected with localized higher amounts possible. This amount of rain is likely to result in significant flash flooding of small streams and creeks Monday night into Tuesday evening. A flash flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. You should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. Flash flood watch in effect from Monday evening through Tuesday evening. The National Weather Service in State College has issued a flash flood watch for a portion of central Pennsylvania, including the following areas: Adams, Cumberland, Dauphin, Franklin, Fulton, Lancaster, Lebanon, Perry, Schuylkill, and York. From Monday evening through Tuesday evening, heavy rain associated with tropical storm ISAIAS is expected to start as early as Monday evening and will continue through Tuesday. Rainfall amounts of 2 to 4 inches are most likely with locally higher amounts possible. This amount of rain may result in significant flash flooding, especially in urban areas and on small streams and creeks. Review flood safety and preparedness information at weathergovernor/safetyflood. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. Flash flood watch remains in effect from Monday evening through Tuesday evening. The flash flood watch continues for northern Delmarva, much of New Jersey, and southeastern Pennsylvania. From Monday evening through Tuesday evening, heavy rain associated with tropical storm ISAIAS is expected to start as early as late Monday evening and will continue through the day Tuesday. Widespread amounts of 4 to 6 inches are forecast, with locally higher totals possible. A flash flood watch means that there is the potential for flash flooding, which can be life-threatening. Heavy rain is expected to occur over a short period of time. Rapidly rising flood waters may quickly inundate roadways and areas of poor drainage. Streams and creeks could leave their banks, flooding nearby properties. Please monitor the forecast, especially if you live in a location that is prone to flooding. Be prepared to take action if a flash flood warning is issued for your area. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following counties, in Maryland, Kent, and Queen Anne's, heat advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. Heat index values up to 110 degrees, with the highest in portions of Delaware and Maryland's eastern shore. The areas affected include portions of southern New Jersey, northeast Maryland, and central and southern Delaware. The hazardous weather conditions are expected until 8 p.m. this evening. Impacts: hot temperatures and high humidity may cause heat illnesses to occur. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in an air-conditioned room, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible. To reduce risk during outdoor work, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shaded or air-conditioned environments. Anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shaded location. Heat stroke is an emergency. Call 911. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following counties, in Maryland, Kent, and Queen Anne's, coastal flood watch in effect from Tuesday morning through late Tuesday night. 1 to 2 feet of inundation above ground level possible in low-lying areas near shorelines and tidal waterways. The areas affected include the Maryland counties of Cecil, Kent, Queen Anne's, Talbot, and Caroline. The hazardous weather conditions are expected from Tuesday morning through late Tuesday night. Impacts: at this level, widespread roadway flooding occurs in bayside communities and along tidal waterways. Some roads become impassable. Minor damage to vulnerable structures may begin to occur. A coastal flood watch means that conditions favorable for flooding are expected to develop. Be prepared to begin taking appropriate action to protect life and property. Follow the recommendations of local emergency management officials. Be sure to check the latest forecast from time to time in case a warning is issued or any new information becomes available. Visit the Advanced Hydrologic Prediction Service at Water Weather. Governor/AHPS for additional water level and flood impact information for your local tide gauge. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following county, District of Columbia, and the following counties, in Maryland, Anne Arundel, Calvert, Prince George's, Southeast Hartford, and Southern Baltimore. Coastal flood watch in effect from Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening. 1 to 3 feet of inundation above ground level possible in low-lying areas due to tidal flooding. The areas affected include portions of the District of Columbia, Central, Northern and Southern Maryland, and Central and Northern Virginia. The hazardous weather conditions are expected from Tuesday morning through Tuesday evening, especially around the time of high tide. Impacts: moderate coastal flooding is possible at times of high tide Tuesday as Tropical Storm ISAIAS makes its closest approach to the area. If travel is required, allow extra time as some roads may be closed. Do not drive around barricades or through water of unknown depth. Take the necessary actions to protect flood-prone property. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following jurisdictions: the District of Columbia, in Virginia, Arlington, Falls Church, Alexandria, Fairfax, King George, Prince William, Manassas and Manassas Park, and Stafford. Also for the following counties, in Maryland, Anne Arundel, Calvert, Charles, Prince George's, Southeast Hartford, Southern Baltimore and Baltimore City, and St. Mary's County. A tropical storm watch is in effect for the following counties, in Maryland, Kent, and Queen Anne's. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from Drum Point, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia, Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River, Pawtuxet River to Brooms Island, Maryland, Tangier Sound and the inland waters surrounding Bloodsworth Island, Tidal Potomac from Cobb Island, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia, Tidal Potomac from Indian Head to Cobb Island, Maryland, until 10:30 p.m. At 8:56 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 nautical miles southwest of Westmoreland State Park to 40 nautical miles south of Fairview Beach, moving northeast at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Choptank River, Yokosuka River, Breton Bay, Cooper Island Light, Black Onet Point, Southwest Middle Grounds, Cuckold Creek, Colton's Point, Coles Point, St. George Island, Point No Point, Calvert Cliffs, The Targets, Richland Point Buoy, Greenwell State Park, St. Clements Bay, Piney Point, Tillman Island, mouth of the Potomac River and Deep Hole. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects. Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central St. Mary's County in southern Maryland, southeastern Calvert County in southern Maryland, until 10:30 p.m. At 9:47 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Hollywood, or near Leonardtown, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecure light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Chesapeake Ranch Estates, Leonardtown, Cuckold Creek, Calvert Cliffs, Greenwell State Park, St. Leonard Creek, St. Clements Bay, Town Creek, Flag Harbor, White Point Beach, California, Lusby, St. Leonard, Hollywood, Drum Point, Long Beach, Calvert Beach, Bushwood, Clements, and Port Republic. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.